not.
Greetings, everyone. You got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Alan. We are really in the thick of the regular season now, Greg. You like what you've seen so far?
Absolutely. You can tell that everyone came to play this year. The game just keeps getting more advanced, and the skill level continues to rise.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. We've got Randall. Also, Naz Reid out there. Edwards is out there with Jaden McDaniels. Here's Smith. And that one comes up a bit short. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Timberwolves. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Here's Minnesota. To the paint, here's Reid, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
At 6'9" and about 260, Naz Reid has the size to make room for himself inside.
Pass to Smith. Puts up a three. Sinks the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Edwards against Barrett. Back to Randall. From down in the low post, it goes.
Randall's got an unorthodox game, but he's got a good, strong upper body, which makes him a very consistent scorer inside.
Smith right side. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Smith's got 5 now.
And he'll take it right into the teeth of the D without thinking twice about it.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And that one falls for Reid. Clark, Naz Reid, a former 6-man award winner in this league.
Yeah, I tell you, he was given the nickname Big Jelly in high school, and it has stuck with him. In fact, we got some great T-shirts with that on it. And to be honest, I like it. I just would like to know the backstory as to how he became Big Jelly. His game is pretty sweet, too.
Here's Edwards. The shot, no good. Nice D from Barrett. Abdul-Rahim passes to Barnes. Barrett against Edwards. Barnes sets a screen for Barrett. A miss that time would have put him up. And Randall has got the ball here for Minnesota. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. I spoke with Toronto's head coach for a bit. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense. And he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ants defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. It's stolen by Randall. To the left side wing. Nailed from three-point land. Randall's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots. One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
Minnesota in the lead. And here's Edwards from the arc. And another three for Minnesota.
Nice smooth three-point shot by Edwards there. Boy, he's got confidence from behind the arc.
Bangs home the trifecta.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Edwards. And Abdul-Rahim pulls it down.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ball game. Edwards against Barrett. Edwards' shot is good. Edwards got his third basket of the night right there.
Edwards got a tight handle now and enjoys breaking out these types of moves on him.
And it's Smith, top of the key. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Pass to Edwards. There's the triple. A three-pointer is right on target. Edwards got a couple of threes now in the first for Minnesota.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
Smith outside. Anthony on the wing. Now here's Barnes. McDaniels defending. Pocket 6. Anthony with the screen on McDaniel. Barnes. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
And ideally, Barnes would like to be a little closer, but he makes the best of that mid-range on that one.
Reed with a screen for Randall. Going inside. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. And just a fantastic run of games for him. A look at the Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
And you just look at the point totals that he has posted up during that time frame. Just some unreal numbers. Hard to argue with him as the pick when he is just putting up huge stats on offense and carrying this team with his scoring ability.
Pass to Barrett. Here's Abdul-Rahim. Misses from short range. So for the Timberwolves, their last game a win against Los Angeles. Randall passes to Reed. And Reed throws it down.
That's what you want to see. Reed playing big in there.
They set the screen. Smith for 3. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor. Smith's gone 3 of 3 from the arc. 9 points on that long-range shot of his. Edwards kicks to Reed. Reed with a screen on Barnes. Just 4 to shoot. Cuts it 5 from 18. And it comes off the front of the rim. Toronto trailing. Barnes screen on Randall. Here's Abdul-Rahim. Barrett for 3. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Well, Barrett likes to shoot threes at a steady clip, and he's pretty free with those shots.
Barrett against Edwards. And Randall throws it down.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, he could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
And the dunk by Barnes.
And a big dunk there from a springy Barnes. He gets up fast there for the hammer.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game, the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically, there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. They set the pick. Down low. Aaron Jay.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Hawkins passes to Anthony. Takes it inside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Terry against Hawkins. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Evans. The shot from 20 feet away. Rebound by the Raptors.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
playing like they were the #1 team in the league.
Mark right side. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off. It's hauled in by Hawkins.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
There's the three. Terry grabs the board. Minnesota trails by 4. Pass to Clark. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's the screen. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Lets it go with the 3. Connects from three-point range.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Hawkins has gone 50% from the arc. 1 of 2. Evans outside. To the middle to stop the drought. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
Oh, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
To the inside, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Step back.
Lets it fly. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for it. And so it's Toronto bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've set the tone. They love it.
Last season, he started hitting them jinkers towards the end.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Raptors.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
They've got R.J. Barrett. He's out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Abdul Rahim in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Now Barrett. He's coming off a 19-point game against Memphis. Got a piece of it. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Stewart kicks to Barrett. Stewart passes to Barrett. Stewart, a screen for Barrett. Stolen by Evans. Randall outside. Inside. Terry outside. Evans outside. Jacks up a 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Matty Barnes comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And Smith subbed in for Hawkins. Randall against Barnes. Randall down low. Good D by Barnes.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
It's deflected. Here's Abdul Rahim. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Randall. Now Evans. Here's the lob to the hoop. Berenger shot is off.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Clark, he's checked in for Minnesota. Evans outside. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Raptors. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Randall outside on the wing, Terry. To the paint. It's stolen by Barrett. Fires the three. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds in this game. And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
Here's Smith. Connects on the 17-footer. Smith's got the lead up to 9 now for Toronto.
He is on one right now, carrying the offense. Just keep finding him.
And stolen by Barnes. And they're running beyond the arc. The putback. And the shot's good from Abdul Rahim. Abdul Rahim's got 6 in the quarter.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding is certainly good been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past. Uh-oh. Changed his mind on the way up and tricked himself.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. So are dynasties a thing of the past? Well, Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm fine with dynasties and I'm fine with new teams emerging every year. What the fans want to see is great competition. As long as teams are emerging through great management, let the results happen however they play out. Guys, back over to you.
You just want a fair fight. Okay, thank you, Allie. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything in the East right now stands. You take a look at the Raptors. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well.
And for the Raptors, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Here's Abdul Rahim. They set the pick. Barrett the pass to Abdul Rahim. Launches a three. Barrett, no good. Minnesota trails by 11. Knocked away. And here again, the Raptors in transition. Up the court they go.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside. But he can't get it going here.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. Toronto, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Fires for three, and the three ball is good. Barrett's got 9.
And pick and roll is huge in today's game. Barrett realizing what to do in those sets.
Edwards, the bounce pass. A nice shot by McDaniels.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Smith with it. He's got 17. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And that was a different mindset tonight.
Here's Edwards. And the shot falls short this time. Toronto leading by 14. Driving to goal. Can you believe that?
Turned up and turned out. Throwing it down. Come on!
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. And Randall has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. McDaniels outside. Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot. Randall from outside. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Nowhere is a bad spot around the arc for Randall. He's worked extremely hard to develop this shot.
Toronto calls timeout. Both teams deciding to change it up. And here now on the 2K leaderboard, the best distributors in the league. The point guards with the most assists per game this season.
Well, he led the league in assists last season as a rookie. Brady Smith.
Toronto shooting so well, 63%. The offense working as one cohesive unit. Smith dishes to Anthony. Plays it up and banks it in.
Get big on him,
and the Raptors lead by 15. And spacing is so vital. But Clark, talk about vertical spacing.
You know, Kevin, that speaks to the ability to play in space above the rim. Think about the roller in the pick and roll situation, being able to go above the defense to finish a lob. Those are tough plays for defenses to stop. Helping in recovering and elevating to stop a well-timed lob, that's a real challenge for the defense.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Outside, Reed. And it's off from three-point range.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. Major posterization right there, guys. The defender gave him up way too much height. All he could do was try to get out of the picture.
Minnesota trails by 16. Edwards drives in.
Offensively, Edwards is at his best, in my opinion, when he's getting downhill.
Edwards gone even, 50% from the field, 5 of 10. Hawkins passes to Thor. Now Hawkins. Stewart a screen. The 3. Good on the three-point shot. Hawkins has got his second basket of the night.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
It's deflected. 1:56 left in the first half of the game. McDaniels in the post. Anthony on him. A nice shot by McDaniels.
Basically just ignored that contact inside. Really tough finish by McDaniels.
Here's Hawkins. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
McDaniels gets a wide-open look. No good on the triple. Hawkins against Edwards. Hawkins kicks to Stewart. Pass to Hawkins from outside the arc. No good. Great D that time from Edwards. Evans with it. Now Smith defending. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Back to McDaniel. And here's Reed, covered by Anthony. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoop. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical. When your big man can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
And the shot goes down.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And it's Evans missing. Raptors leading by 17. High arcing shot.
He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
Pass to Edwards. Just 3 on the clock. Edwards getting the close range, too.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
And so it's Toronto. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
You look at the Timberwolves, there are some high expectations coming into the season. And they can create a lot of pressure on a team. But they said, we can handle it, and they're proving it.
Yeah, they've got the character and the talent to be a top team in the league.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Raptors.
And you look at...
And that is it for halftime, folks.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Jaden McDaniels is out there with Randall. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Reed.
What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking him to school right there.
Raptors foul. Smith. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Edwards. It's stolen by Smith.
And how about the read on that play right there? Great sense of exactly when that ball was coming from the outside.
It's stolen by Edwards. Out to the wing. Randall finds Edwards. Five on the clock. Takes it off the glass. Edwards got 17.
Edwards is a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
Barnes sets a screen for Smith. And the dunk by Barnes.
Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the floor, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. 17-point game. To the inside. Reed kicks to Randall. The three-pointer off the mark. 20 feet out. And again, it's Toronto converting.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And there's the drive. And they pick up 2. 14 points for him.
And the shooting has really been there for him today. But he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Smith wide open. He fires. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Raptors lead by 20.
Boy, he gives this team exactly whatever scoring it needs, and that's one of the things you really like about it.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Barrett. Putting up about 18 points per, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
Up top, Edwards. Barrett covering. Edwards passes to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randall throwing it down.
Smith inside, and he lays it straight in. Smith's got 28.
Perfect start coming out of the half. Really like the execution.
Here's Edwards. And the wide open shot from Reed. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards.
Naz Reid is a very good shooting big.
Here's Abdur-Rahim. 12 points for him. Pass to Smith. Down low. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third.
That's what it is.
And here's Edwards.
Quarter.
Reed with a screen on Barrett. For 3, Edwards. It's good from long range. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, great take by Edwards, making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
Smith outside. To the middle. Here's Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Here's Abdur-Rahim. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Edwards. Count it. Edwards got 22 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Abdur-Rahim. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Reed got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Edwards. Basket counts. 24 points for him.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Edwards against Barrett. Smith dishes to Barrett. Shot, high post. No good there. Great D that time from Edwards. Over to the left wing. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Barnes with it, and it's Reed picking him up. Good. Barnes has got 12 in the game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Good on the shot.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
And the Raptors call time here. Now let's take a look at the list of players who have been absolutely lighting it up. These are the NBA scoring leaders over the last 10 games. Anthony Edwards on top.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
Pass to Terry. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Terry. Terry's got 3 assists tonight.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
Bucket is good. 8 points for him.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Pass to Randall. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
First in scoring, first in field goal percentage, and they're also first in 3-point shooting. That's a big statement. No other team has this kind of long-range artillery.
But, Greg, you can throw out all the other stats and rankings. Their scoring is what makes them special, plain and simple. He takes it in, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And checking out some numbers for him.
There's been a drop-off in the rebounding numbers. He seems to be getting out-muscled on the glass in a way we didn't see earlier in the season. His last 10 games, the totals have taken a huge hit.
It'd be like that in the season.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Wow, it's a good thing.
And there's Terry. Pass to Berenger. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Toronto leading by 20. Anthony up on top. And he drives in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
To the paint. Kicks it out to Terry. Shoots the three. No good that time.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And so it's Terry bringing it up for Minnesota. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand. Pass to Edwards. Takes a three. Berenjay's shot is off. And it's the Raptors ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Now Hawkins. Here's Stewart. Outside Anthony. Takes the three. Good for the fifth time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Minnesota with it. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, people forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by. Kevin, back to you.
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Here's Terry, and he slams it one-handed.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Toronto.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And, you know, another thing that's really been working for them tonight is the mid-range. They're having no problem finding shots in that area.
Minnesota shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Gobert with a screen for Terry. Down low. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Berenjay. Evans inside. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. And the dunk by Stewart.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Evans' shot is good. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Hawkins against Terry. Hawkins passes to Thor. And here's Hawkins. Lets it go from deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Here's Evans. And the layup's good off the glass. Evans has got 8.
Those are the looks they want to continue to generate.
And so it's Toronto holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here.
That's it. Braden Schmidt, man. 32 tonight, right? He didn't really have to do nothing. Something about Braden. He had 34. He never said 30.